a good boy? No, no, it's okay. I'm sure you did enough of that while I was gone. No! That's hurting Daddy's ear. Daddy has a headache. Hi. Come on, let's go pee. Come on, hurry. Yeah, come on, Uncle. No, Whiskey, I'm so sorry. Ma'am, can you, please connect me to an emergency department of the code enforcement?
We take the call here and we call it over to them. What emergency are you having?
I had, code enforcement out over a month ago. Would you like my address or anything?
Yes, I'm ready for your address.
Okay, it's 9050.
9050?
905.
905, thank you, and your street name?
It's McAllister Avenue.
Alright, I'm having trouble hearing you. Please say it once again.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna put my phone down and hope that it's good for you.
Okay. Thank you.
It's McAllister.
Oh, McAllister, okay.
I can spell it for you. M-C-A.
I have it.
Okay.
You're good. I found
Okay.
you. Alright, so 905 McAllister. Tell me what issues you're having, please.
It's 950. Is that what you have?
Oh, I have 905. It's 950.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, let me start over. Now I have it correct. 950.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so I do see code enforcement from back in July.
Yes, ma'am.
Water leak from bathtub to the kitchen and black mold is developing and coming to the ceiling.
Yes, ma'am.
I see orders have been written by code enforcement.
Yes.
And how can I help you today? Has the issue not been resolved?
It has not been resolved because my main concern is contact the code enforcement officer earlier. But my concern is that a judge in Franklin County just refused to make them use licensed contractors for this work and get permits, and I'm afraid they're going to kill me.
Okay, so I'm going to create another subsequent and I'm going to give you the supervisor for code enforcement.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
You're Jeffrey Travis?
Yes,
Okay, give me just a second.
thank you.
I'm going to type you out to listen. So you went to court and the judge said that they can get whoever they want to fix it?
Yes, she told me that I'm not in a position to make requests, even if it's the law.
The issue has not been resolved. And today, was it today?
Yes, ma'am.
Went to court and it was ruled that the owner does not have to get a licensed contractor to do the work.
Correct.
Resident would like a call. The code officer.
and I did call her, but, I was driving and I wasn't able to take down the additional number.
Okay, then, all right. Okay. Well, call me back, Mr. Willen, and maybe you can get some help there, okay?
Okay, I appreciate your help.
You're most welcome. Goodbye.
Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Mr. Wallingford. My name is Jeffrey Travis. I live at 950 McAllister Avenue in Columbus 43205. I have been working with Annette Heath, and I did call her, but this is an emergency, so I also wanted to contact you. Court today, and I asked a judge to enforce that my landlord is licensed contractors and full required permits, and the judge refused to do so. I would like to ask that you please, for the life of my dogs and myself, contact the landlord for this property. She, SHIHUANG, and the other gentleman is UNURCAN, last name SOLAK, and let them know that they will be in violation if they do not use required, licensed, and permitted contractors. Please. They have tried to kill the residents of this house on multiple occasions with their untrained, unpermitted, unlicensed work, including work on asbestos. They literally said that a red tag appliance is more of a recommendation and turned them back on. I have documentation of all of this. I sent more information to Annette last night because they have not completed the work order that they were in violation of previously, and it was the emergency things that have not fixed, which is the water that's leaking onto electric, a carbon monoxide detector in the basement. Because of the water, there's mold, and I had the mold tested, and one of them is the penicillium, something like that. There's MUCOR. There was, I believe, 5 different types, and I don't have the list in front of me, but I did send it to Annette. Please, sir, contact them and make sure they know they would be in violation if they do this contract. Please. Thank you. My phone number is 614-307-0960, and it's Jeffrey Travis. Okay, Google, turn on. That's And I was calling to see about, talking to someone about a possible story regarding, case.
Let me give it a number, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, give me 1 second, ma'am. Sorry, I'm ready. Okay,
255
okay,
6397.
397. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Great, thank you. If you have a story or a tip you'd like us to investigate, please leave your name, number, and a brief message. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Travis. My phone number is 614-307-0960. I was in an eviction today. I am being evicted based on retaliation by my landlord. And when I presented the judge with evidence that they have not used licensed contractors or have permits to work on replacing the roof, damaging siding that has asbestos, multiple water leaks that I had the mold tested by a certified lab, water leaking onto electricity, appliances being turned back on that were red tagged by the city of Columbus. I asked her to enforce that they use licensed and permitted contractors, and she refused. My case number is 2021 CBG 02351. I have also had the city of Columbus code enforcement at my address on August 3rd, and the order number for that is 21440-03931. And they have only complied with fixing the outside window and cutting the grass. There is still water leaking. Their 30 days have expired by, I believe, 5 days or so or more. But there's still missing smoke detector in the basement, a carbon monoxide detector, and furnaces are the thing that they turned back on in the adjoining apartment, and sent a note in writing to my neighbor saying that red tags are more of a recommendation. I have all the photos, I have the lab reports, a copy of the code enforcement officers, I have the judge's name. My dogs are sick. One of them has developed a hacking cough and he has worked. The other one has chewed itself raw, and he's almost died from allergies before. My third dog seems to be okay. I'm having breathing issues. I've been unemployed since March of last year, and the judge just denied enforcement of the law on record. I have an attorney that will be working with me for my case next week. Me calling you has nothing to do with the revenge. It has to do with the health and safety of my household. I have contacted the code enforcement officer who came out and inspected my home. I have also contacted her supervisor, Mark Welling, at 450327, and asked that he contact the landlord and let them know that if they are required to have licensed contractors and pull permits for roofing and plumbing and electrical work, and have that exceeded gas permit. Thank you. And